Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Wednesday workout. We do some barbell cycling today as well as some pressing and supersets in our pressing work. So let's begin with a 3-minute block of your choice warm-up pace cardio. And then if you want to set up your bench press like so, you can do that, but get your bar out of the rack and we're going to use it to do some barbell warm-up. And I'm giving you freestyle, and there's reservation in my voice because of the concept of warm up on your own, right? And I want you to use your own knowledge of your joints, your body, what you need in order to stretch the pieces and parts or movements that you know are the limiters for your cleans and jerks. So if that is the catching position of the clean, then I want you to practice getting those elbows out front, getting those hips set back. If it is the overhead position, then I want you doing some hanging or stretching or doing some pass-throughs with a PVC pipe. If it is the bottom position, then I want you doing some bar on the knees stretch or some hip stuff. If you don't know, then I want you to just practice some cleans, do some front rack stretching. There's always some little tidbit of the movement that we could work on improving, and that's what we're going for today. And again, in keeping with deload week, we're not going to try to max out this barbell complex. We're going to do it for quality and we're going to do it for moderate load, okay? So after we finish, say 3 to 5 minutes of that barbell freestyle warm-up, we're gonna go into a 13-minute EMOM. The first 5 minutes are gonna be a drill set, and then the following 8 minutes are going to be the EMOM, call it for weight or quality, okay? So the first 5 minutes are gonna be 2 pauses. So you're gonna do a pause clean, pause jerk, and then pause clean, pause jerk, all right? So it's 2 reps of that pause, clean, and jerk every round for 5 minutes. And the emphasis here is going to be a dead stop in the 2 catching positions, right? I'm sorry, we're going to stop at the hips on the way up, and then we're going to stop at the catch on the jerk, right? So I'm going to go from the ground to the hips, stop, and then clean, stand tall, and then on my jerk, I'm going to dip, drive, catch, and stop. Freezing at that jerk position, that jerk catch, and then stand tall, and then back to the ground and do it again. Okay, so again, from the shins or from the ground, stop at the hips, clean. Then my jerk, reset my feet, stop in the catch, and then stand, okay? So a lot of times the tendencies on our clean and jerks, or when I say pauses, a lot of times the pause will look like I'm slowing it way down, but I'm not actually stopping, right? And then I'm going again. Same thing on the catch position. I'll catch, but I'll kind of be moving around a little bit. Or I'll take a few steps and then kind of stand my way out of it. When I say pause, I mean dead stop. Pause, freeze, make yourself, if you need to catch your balance, walk around, catch your balance, but then force yourself to go back to that receiving position and burn that into your memory through time, right? And freezing in that position, and that is how you will improve that position. So that'll be the first 5 minutes, right? After that, we're doing a clean and jerk plus a hang clean and jerk plus a jerk, right? So the final 8 minutes will be clean, jerk, then hang, clean, jerk, and then jerk. And all that occurs in 1 minute. Set the bar down, assess, do I want to go up, do I want to stay the same? And I would recommend that like we don't get anywhere past about 50% of our max clean and jerk on that, just to keep the movement really, really nice and pretty, okay? All right, and when we're done with that 13-minute EMOM, then we're gonna go into our pressing and the pressing supersets. So we'll start off first with bench press. So set up everything for bench press. If you wanna do a couple warm-up reps before you do your heavy sets, that is fine. And again, just like I said at the beginning of the week, we are still doing our percentages, right? So we're still doing 3, 3, 1, 1. And this is where we're at in the bench press cycle, is we need to be going heavy this week, and that is fine. We're just keeping the weight really light, and we're gonna go all the way through the bench press without breaking it up with any supersets. And then after you're done, you can have some semi-optional accessory work if you wanna get a little extra barbell stuff in. And the way we'll do that is we're gonna have our bar, and you can take this from the floor or you could reset the rack if you want to. I would probably just take it from the floor since the weight is not gonna be that heavy, right? Excuse me. So We're gonna start off with about 60% of your max shoulder press, right? And if you don't know what that is, we'll just give you a very moderate weight that is not a struggle for you to do strict in the overhead pressing movement, right? And all you're gonna do is as many reps as you can strict, right? So a 60%, let's say I get 9 on my first set, then I'll set it down, rest 30 seconds. I'll be resting. As I'm resting, I'm walking over towards the wall, and then at the 30-second mark, I'm gonna do a 40-second handstand hold. So this is good. If I can be right where I can see the clock, that's the best way to do this. After my 40-second handstand hold, I'll come back off the wall, rest another 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna pick up the bar again, same weight on the bar, pick it up from the floor, and now I'm doing push press for as many reps as I can get before failure, right? And let's say I get 9 again, then I'll set it down, and then at the end, I'll go 30 seconds rest, and then a 1-minute plank, right? So this is, now you're gonna feel why the plank is not just an ab exercise. This is also arms and shoulders. And after your arms and shoulders have been fatigued from the strict press, the handstand, and the push press, the last minute of plank should be pretty tough on the arms and shoulders. And after that, you can rest, assess whether you want to go up or down on the weight, and then do it again. Now again, we are hitting some challenging lifts here in terms of going close to failure, right? But what I want you to do is just isolate it to those movements. Make sure you're taking the rest as prescribed. Make sure you're resting in between sets as prescribed, okay? And that's it for our Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you on Thursday.